Hello everyone, thank you. So today I'm going to give a short lightning talk about MELP approach for open edX. The idea is evaluating the impact of open courses. Before we start, I want you to grasp this concept, Sawabana. I'll come back to this later. So in open courses, in massive open courses, especially for NGOs or governmental agencies, there is a strong challenge that's measuring the qualitative impact of the open courses. To face this challenge, typically there is a traditional approach that it's taking a quantitative analysis, right? Enrollments, how many students start, how many students finish the courses, right? But today we want to show a different approach, right? That is aiming to perform a deep analysis at scale, right? So for this, we incorporate three layers. An initial layer, which is named as a MELP framework, then a quantitative data layer, and in addition, a qualitative data layer. So to do this, the MELP part, this is a framework that consists in different processes, right? For example, understanding the goals, who's the audience, what do you want to measure, which kind of impact do you want to measure. You set the goals, you define how you're going to measure those goals, and then, you take the measure and the analysis, right? So, one key component of this is building a set of three surveys. These three surveys consist of an initial student profile survey when they enter the course, then a second survey that is when they finish the course after they have received the certificate and passed, or whether they have not received the certificate but they can do it anyway at the end. And then there's a third survey that is taken 1 year after the course has finished, right? We'll go into more details about this. So the idea is not taking the picture, but trying to understand the journey, the film, right? Or all the path. So we have the processes with the MELP framework. We have, of course, quantitative data that is important because you need to know how many students are involved, which is the conversion rate, right, between people that start entering the course, who completes the profile survey, who then moves until the end of the course, and then who answers the third survey, right? But the most challenging part is grasping all qualitative data, right? So for this, we have built an integration with line survey. So here what we do is we provide advanced forms, right, which is a feature that is not native in the OpenEdX instances, right? So these are open-ended questions or open forms, right? So we integrate line survey, which is an open source engine that is specialized in forms, right? So you can do conditional forms and many things. And then they are connected to an analytics engine. In our case, we use our analytic engine that is Panorama, right? So this is, again, the idea. And now I'm going to show you one real case where we've been working with CAMNet, an UNDP agent that delivers open courses to all over the world. So when they enter the course, they have an initial student profile survey. And this is within the course, right? In the first unit, it's one of the units of the first section, because sometimes we get requests like saying, okay, when people register, I want to know all this data, and that's usually a challenge because people just stop completing the data, and they don't even enter the course, right? So you use the standard registration form, and when they are inside the course, then you add for additional data. This is also interesting because if you have different courses and you want to know different questions for each type of course, you can change the student profile per course. This is a prerequisite to access the contents. So if you don't fill the profile, you cannot access the contents. And then you finish the course. This is the end of the course survey. There, you get some feedback, qualitative, quantitative again. And the third one is the key one, that is when you ask for an open question saying, okay,
you've been enrolled in the course, you've changed your knowledge about the topic since you start until you end. And what happened 1 year after, right? During this year, have you applied the contents? Do you want to tell the story, right? So, well, this is how all the input that is added in these forms, it is then showed in a particular dashboard, the student profile dashboard, the end of the course dashboard, and the 12 months after the course ends dashboards, right? So I'm going to focus on the last one, right? This is the analytics, right? So this is how we can do this deep analysis at scale, right? You can filter the course if you have many courses. This is the graphical representation of the answers of that course, right? And here you can start playing around and going deeper into each of the answers of, in this particular case, how they have applied what they've learned in the course, right? So I want to go back to this concept. Sawubona means I see you, right? In Zulu, it's a very interesting greeting. It's when we are dealing at scale, massive courses, massive students, it's very important to know the student, right? So this is a very interesting tool to know the students, the people behind the quantitative data. And here you can read the stories, right? Like in this case, these are real cases where they have applied in different regions of the world. They've learned some topics about how to deal with new laws to protect the environment or the water and sanitation environments, right? So you are able, with this strategy, to review and understand the different use cases that you may have in different courses and in massive courses. So that's it. Thank you very much. And I think we have the next speaker. Okay? Yeah. Thank you.